A long promise to my patrons on Patreon. Egg haul! Seriously, guys, I just went to the convenience store to buy all the egg products that I could find. And seriously, they must have thought this woman loves eggs so much. This is amazing. Well, I do love eggs, and I'm not sure that all of you know that I have a small group of Feed Jennifer family members on Patreon, and every month we do private live streams in which I taste goodies, also from the convenience store. And recently I have tasted egg stuff. Like I have tasted this, for example, and it was pretty good. And I thought, you know, this is so convenient, and I saw so many products that I was curious about that I thought I would do an egg haul. Alors, let me see if the comments, they should be on. Okay. I see only one person. I see 4 people. Okay, cool. Ah, Jeff, hi. This is working. Super. Jessica, salut. I think this is a classic that all of you know, but since I'm doing an egg haul and I wanted to buy all of the products that I found, I could see there, I bought basically everything. So I think that first I'm going to show you the products that I found. Some products is like basically kind of the same thing but packed differently. For example, the tamagoyaki. So I think this is really like in a cup like this is really convenient. And also you can see what you have inside the cup, so it does look yummy. But you have 冷たくても美味しい. I guess that you can warm it up, but even cold, they say it's good. And you have the dashi tamagoyaki. Dashi, with the broth. It actually, I think the recipe must be different. Rolled omelet with soup stock. And in this one, it's egg broth, sugar, and soy sauce. I think that I felt kind of, it was a little sweet. I don't actually remember, but. Another rolled omelette, but this one is atsuyaki, so like thick. We are going to see how this goes. Then we have the boiled eggs. I tasted this. It was a little spicy, if I remember well. Not just the green onions. And there was kankokufu, so Korean recipe. I think it was slightly spicy, but let's try it again. I mean, I think this is impressive, all the recipes, the different recipes they have. The boiled eggs for lazy people. Soft boiled egg that they sell by unit, like one like this, but also there were packs of 2. And soft boiled egg. Okay, both are, they translated by soft boiled egg in English, but toroto. So this is like boiled egg, not too boiled, I guess. And this one is like, nani? Drooling. Like very soft boiled, which is one of our favorites, I believe. Ne? And we have the same stuff with 2 eggs, but in a broth. A little like, nani? Comment on dit? I don't remember the word of that food. Anyways, I have tasted this tamago salad, the egg salad. You know that they give you chopsticks at the convenience store, so I mean, you can just open and eat directly also from the pack. Je vais être malade, c'est pas possible. This I haven't had in ages, the tamago sando, because I used to love it, but the quality is not so high, if I remember well. But let's see. You've never seen soft or boiled eggs? You mean in the States? I need to get some water. And this looks just like, you know how they make this? It's like in hotels. It comes in like huge packs and then they just press and it's made in big, you know, like in bulk. And the bread doesn't look so good, but I will try it. This I had never seen. Tamago pastrami. Croissant. Les croissants. Hi, Daniel and Yuka. I think I want to slightly grill this. And I think I'm going to use the fish, you know, grill thing to really just grill the top and bottom. I need champagne to pair with all those eggs. Yeah, I agree, but I don't feel like drinking and I have to work. So, déjà vu. Alors this I have had, do you remember Jeff and Jessica many months ago? I had it and it was good. You have chicken. This sandwich is good. With the boiled eggs, but it's not too boiled. And I think it was a kind of spicy sauce inside. This thing was good. But the problem to me with all those, you know, products is that all the preservatives, which is not good for the health, they show. Yeah. Alors, I think I'm going to start with the egg salad. Don't know why I feel like starting, because it's easy to open. No. But yeah, I mean, it's not like super high quality bread, right? But the filling was not bad. Alors, okay, I don't have chopsticks right now, so I'm going... Do you think I should put it in a plate, maybe? I'm going to keep it like this so that it's easy to put back in the fridge, because I can't possibly eat all those eggs at once. The whole thing, guys, 3,000 yen. I have... Ah non, je vais me salir my white shirt, t-shirt. I have a bad feeling that I'm going to spoil it. Itadakimasu. Not bad. Nice. You can use, actually you could make your own tamagoyaki with nice bread and just spread this in nice bread. How much? How many points out of 10? I mean, I've gotten used to eat junk food because of the private live streams. So I think I am not as harsh as I used to be. .5 still. Because, you know, that remains industrial stuff, so. But, yeah, eggs. Love eggs. Doshio. Yeah, 6.5 because it's not bad, but there's nothing extraordinary. I think we should start with what I think is going to be the worst. So this also. haven't had this in ages because I prefer to have now, if I have no choice and I go to the convenience store, like the other day. Now what I do is that in the train, when I'm in the train at lunchtime to go to a meeting in town, like I bring some almonds and prunes and things that I eat discreetly in the train because I don't want to eat that junk. It's just not satisfying. But I think that I haven't made it a post. I have put it in my stories. I think that was about 10 days ago. Out of curiosity, I wanted to buy a tuna mayo, the tuna mayonnaise onigiri, because that's the safest thing to me. And I checked out the onigiri. Oh my god, I had this just like scrumptious, like basically that onigiri was like a meal. It was stuffed with chicken, chikuwa, and another stuff that I forgot. I will make a post about it. But then at first I was like, oh, this is not bad. But then, you know, the seasoning was too strong. So I ended up thinking, oh my God, that was very filling and just like have this kind of junk food that remains in the mouth. But yeah, those are actually, I think it was like 300, almost 400 yen. Tamago sando is consistently great. Yeah, the quality doesn't change, but my tasting buds can't take this anymore. いただきます again. うんうんうん It's not bad. I actually prefer the seasoning of the tamago sando. It's not bad, but I prefer it than this one. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. But the thing is that now, guys, tamago sando, sorry. Tamago sando is such a popular thing that I believe that depending on the departments, the combini, you can find also the tamago sando. This is to me the basic style. You can find tamago sando with bigger chunks and of, you know, egg, where you can see the egg. Where is it? A little like this. And also, there are so many cafes in town that do tamago sando that you can buy as takeout also or eat at the cafe. That I know that you would have to look for it, but yeah, もう卒業した私、コンビニの卵サンド。But I agree that, I mean, I used to like it, so. The veggies burger at Shake Shack was really good. The fries, I was disappointed by the topping because they say it's cheese fries and it didn't taste of cheese, that creamy thing, but the burger was really good. Donc 7, which is not bad, I think. Okay. I am going to try those two because I have never tried these two yet. Atsugile. Ah, ok, d'accord. J'ai pas des... I don't have chopsticks here. Bon, c'est pas grave. I should be giving you the prices. Do we have the prices on the package? I have the receipt. Ah ouais, alors the tamago sando, I mean, with tax, 313 yen. For this quality, to me, this is not cheap. I would give it 200 yen, not 300 yen. Non, c'est pas celui-là. Topo. Ah voilà, 7-Eleven. Ah, Momo-chan, you have to say hi. Ça. Atsugire. 178. A big chunk. With no broth. I feel bad for saying that this is poor quality when a lot of people love it, but I can't lie about what I think about the products, right? And I think my, do you say, appraisal of this kind of products, it comes from someone who does not eat junk food on a daily basis or like regularly, who likes to make, you know, to cook the dishes, and it's really like so rare that I would buy junk food. I mean, it happened because I was on a shooting, and even though I really try to avoid buying such stuff, and the other day I thought, okay, just it will be something fun to try, and thinking Instagram, you know, but so you get, I think, the opinion of someone who's not into junk food. This is very thick. Itadakimasu again. Oh no, not good. Oh my god. No, I am not putting this in my body because, first of all, the texture is so bad. It's just awful. It looks a bit dry. Yeah, this is just not good. And I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's not that it, yeah, it's both moist and dry, and it has a really off texture, like, I don't know, it's just so weird. And the taste, undescribable to me, just bad tamagoyaki. On sait pas, ça se passe pas bien aujourd'hui, dis donc. Actually, I think that I'm going in order. I know that there is some stuff that I like, guys. Not all the egg stuff is bad. That's actually why I'm doing this, because I had really good surprises. Even the color is off でしょ。なんかこれ本当に悪いよ。This is, oh my god, this is so horrible. 2 out of 10. This goes to the birds because it's not super strong, the taste, but it's an like off dashi taste. Just bad. Bad. Oh, ça va pas du tout. Bon, let's, okay, I'm worried that this might be a little chotto. I don't know why, guys, but just the package, and I believe that expiry date, let's check out this expiry dates. October 7, October 9. These should be shorter, I think, maybe. This must be fresher. September 27. This is like fresh stuff. So, and you know what? I bet that you can actually put this stuff in the microwave, no? Ah, okay, wakatta. You know what we are going to do is that I'm going to put it in the microwave. What you do is that you open on the side. Maybe I should have had it warm. Shall we try? And I put it back. I'm going to put it in the microwave and see how it tastes. Let's do that. Because this is just very surprising that it's so bad. Oh well, maybe not, but. Microwave 1500 watts for 20 seconds. So I'm going to do 30 seconds at 1000 because I'm not sure. I don't think I have 1500. Hold on a second. Mama-chan, kawaii. Mama-chan, kawaii. Oh my god. Heavy weight. Heavy weight. Hi. Hi. Oh my god. Aromatherapy. Oh my god, so ignoring us. Hi. Princess Pesh is so cute. She got so used to her mommy. She wants to sleep with mommy now. Hopefully. Poor birds. I know, but you know that when it's too spicy, I don't give it to the birds. Oh, why is mommy talking to herself? Is that what you think, baby? Oh, t'es trop jolie. I am so cute. Drogue. Allez, on va chercher le miam. Bye, guys. Alors. All right. All right. C'est bon? Tu en veux? Non, c'est pas bon pour la santé. Ah, ok. Alors. They actually cut it in two. Okay. Two, né? The thing is that if you didn't have so many preservatives, what I would do is that... Ah, no, it's actually cut. Okay, Benli. Itadakimasu. Just a little bit. Okay. The texture is completely different. This is edible. 大丈夫。全然違う。Oh my god. This is good. Erase. Then delete. Redo. Okay. Dang. I was told at Caddy when I started working with them, always follow the instructions. It's just completely different, guys. So now the whole thing is just moist and like tastes like egg, and it has just a nice regular like dashi taste, I would say. This is good. Alors fais voir, how many points? No, totally like, I mean, an izakaya that doesn't make, this is something you could, a tamagoyaki that you could have at a like basic izakaya that doesn't really cook. That's the thing that they take out of a pack. That's totally this quality. And with some daikon and soy sauce. But wow, I'm really impressed by how the texture changes when you warm it up. I mean, to me, this is not obvious that we should warm it up, you know. Anyways, how many points? I think this was... Roulez-moi, j'ai dit combien? Le sando, wow. Was it 6.5 and this 7? Let's say 7. すごいね。ももちゃんかわいい。かわいいよ。Very cute. Ça fait, this is really like, oh my god, so perfect, né? The shape. It looks soft. I feel weird eating this with It's okay. It's like cheap. Nani? Izakaya. Dashi tamago ne. Dasumaki. It's edible, but nothing exciting. It's pretty nani no peri no aji. Nothing extraordinary, just like a plain taste. Texture is okay. I wonder if I put a 7 to that thing because I was so disappointed at first. Six, 難しいね. 6.5. Not so good, I don't know. I won't buy this again. That's the thing. Wakiadi, hi. Can you please translate? L'homme propose, Dieu dispose. Ouch. Not ouch. Wow. Okay, ちょっと待って. I'm going to get some chopsticks. Attends. Attends, ちょっと待って. Chopsticks. That's hard to translate. C'était quoi? L'homme propose, Dieu dispose, c'est ça? L'homme propose, Dieu dispose. It's like men offer, like meaning probably to do something, but it's God in the end that who decides. Men offer, God. C'était quoi dispose? Super, not literary translation. Direct translation would be men offer, God decides. Would be my direct translation. Bon, okay. All this stuff I will not buy again. Not good. Not so good. downgraded to 6. This one is fresh tamagoyaki. So, and I've had it before, and the texture was different. Yeah, but it's a little mild. Alors, I think this is like Korewa with tax 268 the show, but see the quantity? It's not bad, huh? You have 5 slices, and you can see also, guys, can you see the difference in, of course it's like industrial, but I know, maybe no, it's because of the color. Yeah, no, it's the same. It's just that I guess that also the color is just yummier on this one, maybe. Let's try it. I don't know, je pense que je dois être fatiguée. Am I tired today? This is not as good as I thought. This is sweet. Do you remember, Jeff and Jessica, how I found this thing? Did I like it? I kind of think I liked it, but I don't know. Today, I just find this is just a cheap taste. And it's sweet, this one. It's sweeter. So, what I do remember, guys, what I remember is that when I tasted it, I thought it was good. And then we stopped the live, and when I wanted to finish it, I thought it wasn't so good, actually. Like I'm thinking right now. So, I mean, if it didn't have so many preservatives, was it another type with leek? Did I try 2 types, and this one I thought it was sweet and I didn't like it so much? Maybe that's why. Or was it this one and it was just one tamagoyaki? Anyways, you know what, guys? To me, those 3, it's just like 6.5. And it's not stuff that I want to buy again because it's just cheap taste. Sorry. Genre la fille qui vous s'excuse pas vraiment en fait. I mean, when it's not good, it's not good, huh? And can you imagine, guys, you know that what I thought? Like 2-3 years ago, I thought, oh my God, I shouldn't be saying when it's not good because I'm going to put the aircon on because I think it's getting hot. I thought you should be careful, but this is where I am not a real YouTuber, did you? Because I thought, what if one day you say this is not good and then the company contacts you and asks you to be their ambassador or like, you know, and I can't lie, that's my thing. And anyways, I could never become the ambassador of a product that I don't like. So in the end, I keep on saying what I think. Quand c'est pas bon, c'est pas bon. This was good. I thought it was good, and I remember that I still had one, and the following day I finished it and still kind of enjoyed it. So it's yamitsuki nantokatare, so like aromatic vegetable sauce that you get addicted to, ne? And this is Korean style, and this was the best to me. Let's see how my tasty buds think it is today. You know what I'm going to do, guys, is that I'm going to put this while I take a other plates. I'm going to put this under the grill a little bit up. See, I can't, another thing, I'm not a real YouTuber because I hate doing those things and then waste so much money and food on stuff that is going to go to the birds. Ne? This is huge, ne? すごいね、こりゃ。いくら? alors, 新発売 new product, guys. 408 yen with the tax. Momo-chan kawaii. Alors, how is everybody doing? Up, up. Ah, and I haven't tried those two yet. So you can see the vegetables. Let's see. Smells good. I think it kind of tasted like some, you know, like eggs I would be having at a restaurant. That's not something I'd be able to make myself, I would say. What is always amazing is how they succeeded. Mama-chan, how they succeed on making it soft, ne? Boil, ne? Oh, hi, Nosh. I am well. Watching on the treadmill. Gambatte. Gambatte kudasai. Right. How are you, Nosh? It's been a while. I think this looks good, ne? This is good. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, the egg is good because they must, you can see the color of the egg, that they must, you'll just dip into some sauce before they boil it. Okay, let me taste just the egg. But then, you know, this sauce thing is so good. Tasty. This is good. Shall we go and get our croissant? Because I don't want to burn it. Oh. Oh la la. Right on time. Oh my God. Momo-sama kawaii. I got it right on time. Just the egg is tasty, and then with this like leek Korean style sauce, it's just really delicious, I think. Can be eaten like this, could be added like to a salad, or like, that's a nice addition to a dish. That's 356 yen with tax. Those two eggs with, you know, plenty of veggie sauce. I validate this one again. Ça, 8, 8.5. That good. Okay, let's have the croissant while it's still warm. How does this look, guys? Doesn't it look nicer now that I grilled it? Because the problem with the croissant without grilling it, could you see how soft it was and it wasn't yummy? Now this is yummy. That looks amazing. Would this could make, shall I change and make the thumbnail be this? Oh my god, it smells of croissant actually. Egg déjà and a slice of pastrami. Anyways, you know, yeah, you have to grill bread. Okay, let me try and get to the egg bit. Ouais, c'est bon. This is good. I mean, this is not bad. Let me try it again. Okay, I know. If this was made in a restaurant, the difference I would say is that it would be tastier. So it's not bad, and definitely has to be toasted. Any kind of bread, but I mean, this is brioche bread, so maybe not sure, but I mean, this can be eaten soft. But like croissant or other like bread, baguette, etc., you have to toast it because it gets so soft. Just give me a second, guys. I want to check out if I don't have something in on my teeth. Okay, then je bouffe this. I mean, this is made industrially, and in Japan also, even if you buy the bread at local, like, you know, shops where it's like freshly baked, the following day you can be sure that your bread is going to be soft or super hard, depending on how you keep it. So I always toast my bread, and this is good, and I think it's well balanced, and I would probably give it an 8-9 if it were tastier. The croissant texture toasted, now it's better. It's not such a bad quality actually, I find. But if it were better quality, it would and they would be using butter, it would be tastier and crispier. But it's okay, it's good, not bad, not so bad. No, not so bad is not, I'm not praising the thing. It's okay. The egg filling has a nice, you know, just, it's not, I mean, I prefer to have this where it's not weirdly seasoned. So it has a plain nice taste, and the pastrami, yeah, it's okay. So you say, I think in English too, the word indulgent. And I feel like being indulgent because for convenience store stuff that is made in bulk, it's decent quality. This is edible. At first I was like, I'm going to give it an 8, but maybe that's a little overrating, so I would say 7.5. No. Buy again. I mean, if I were buying and feeding myself with convenience store food, yes, might buy again. Now, the thing that actually, the only thing that I've been feeling like one of the only things of buying again was this sandwich. I must say that sometimes I would see it and I would be like, oh my God, I want to eat this. Because the chicken, this thing was good. So if I'd see both, maybe I would pick this one. Not even sure actually. I mean, if I were having champagne, as Jessica suggested, this would be perfect. Huh? Because all, you know, like croissant, brioche, this is really good with champagne. But if I'd be having, I don't know, some red wine or white, maybe this one. Yeah. 7.5, which I think this is a good rating by my standards. I mean, if I were on my own now, if I'd stopped the live, I would finish it, which is a good sign. All right. Shall we try these soft-boiled eggs that come with this sauce? In my super nice bowl that I got at Cali. Il est trop mignon, ce bol. This is adorable, and this shape is just so nice, I think. They were doing like some, I think, like my scissors. They do, you know, sometimes tote bags with gifts, food and gifts, and I think this must have been something like Taiwan tote bag or something like that. Oh, c'est pas grave. Up. Haven't tried my new gimbal yet. I don't know how to make it work. I need to read le mode d'emploi. I say I am going to cut the egg, okay, to see how it is inside. Because my old gimbal is definitely dead. I've tried to use it this week and it's not working anymore, no matter what I do. Try to recharge it, etc. But wow, ça c'est good. Can you see? It's like the eggs you sometimes have in ramen or like at Chinese restaurants. ちょっとなんかピータン思い出す。ちょっとだけね。 perfectly boiled. What is tea eggs? Nice. And it's a little glassy in the middle, right? Poi pitan da quella. 8. C'est ça. Chinese tea eggs, ne? So, totally that. We call it pitan in Japanese. It right away reminded me of that. Boiled egg is cracked slightly and then boiled again. ちょっと違うと思う. And sauce or spices. Okay. Validated. You can buy this, guys. And the broth. Let me taste the broth. Is there anything we could do? You know what? Good. Okay. Like add a little bit of, because this is a thick, the taste is on it by itself would be maybe a little strong. Or you know what we could do with this? Tsukemen. Like you make your noodles on the side and then you would dip your noodles in this broth. Don't throw it away. Would be good to use as tsukemen. Where is the package? Cellular. Soft boiled eggs, tamago. Can be used as tsukemen. It's validated. Those two actually are like the best products to me today. Okay, let's see for lazy people who don't want to boil their eggs at home. Is Princess Peach snoring? I don't think so. Is she? Is it a bird that you're hearing? No. It's a bird. Yeah, definitely. Actually, yeah, you have a good ear. What is this? It's a little high-pitched, that sound. Okay. Let's see. Shouldn't I be starting with this one? But she snores sometimes. You must have seen those who are not. Let's start with this one. Where bird or cricket nest. So cricket kana. Still, there are still some. I thought they were all dead, but maybe because, do you know that we had like for 3 days it was kind of almost cold, because all of a sudden, and at night we had like 20 or 18, no, it dropped under 20 degrees actually. Had to take out some duvet. J'adore ce mot, les duvets. Super easy to peel it off, peel the skin off, the shell off. I mean, this is so pleasant to be around 25 degrees during the day now. I mean, 30 and more is just like hard, yeah? The humidity is It's really like such a nice season right now. Like no aircon. Well, today is a little choto hot, né? Cicadas, yeah. Boiled egg. Not too boiled, apparently. Sugoi ne. So creamy. Je commence à saturer. I love eggs, but I think it's because I've been doing this for almost an hour, this show. My stomach is starting feeling full. And my brain is just like, no more eggs, please. Death by eggs. I think this is the first time in my life. I'm like, please, no more eggs. Like, you know, when I go to the hotel, the breakfast is always my, you know, I have to have the eggs, and I have so much of the eggs. Ne? That's my favorite part of the buffet. We used to add butter and a little salt when eating boiled eggs. Yeah, well, I usually, of course, I add salt, but I didn't want to go and get the salt, so. But butter, never heard about that. It was, what? Exiting. C'est ça, putain. Là, mon cerveau est là. Je ne veux plus manger d'œufs. And I say that, and tomorrow is another day, ne? Choto. Je sature. It's okay. I am going to cut it just in case. I don't think it's going to be that runny, but we never know. Yeah. They all have pretty much the same texture, need the soft boil. Oh. J'ai envie de manger autre chose là. I feel like eating anything but eggs. See, it's the same texture as the show. Oh, this is good. Actually, I find this one is better than the other one. So good. 8.5 and just like 8. It's just an egg. No. This is good. The texture is just perfect. And I don't know, it's very tasty. It's like, I kind of, voilà. See? They dip it in something because I can see, sige na kolya. Vanilla, herbs, and other spices. Smart, because I was like, oh my god, this is so tasty, this thing. This is good. I mean, I would almost give it a 9. It is that good. Number one, the plain soft boiled, but the really soft boiled, ne? The toroto. Yeah. Number one. And then the two others are just like equally good, I would say. Ok, super. Ah, bon, qu'est-ce que j'ai encore à goûter? Did I still have, oh my god, j'ai plus faim. Alors, that's 100 yen. There were packs of two, which were, I think, about 180, and the individual ones are about 100. It's 98 without the tax. It's like buying something at the 100 yen shop. I feel like this should not be toasted. I mean, we can try. I'm going to try it like this, and then I have a bad feeling about this t-shirt. And I don't know, I can always maybe toast it, but I don't feel like I want to taste this several times. Ça va aller aux oiseaux, c'est sûr. Did I taste this before with you guys on Patreon? And when is last time I did a public, like, last time I made, smells of mayonnaise. Seriously, this smells like this. Yeah, totally, probably the same feeling. Okay, I will try with the bun first. Okay, you know what we are going to do is, voilà, on va goûter au milieu. Because anyways, I will never finish this. I so hate throwing away food, guys. You know that, I think. This is better. Today I find this better than this. Because the brioche, the bread, is with the texture that is different. I can feel more the egg, and maybe they put more, I'm not sure. It feels like this filling is tastier. You know what? Let's open the sandwich. It's not the same feeling, I think. Yeah, the color is different. This one also, it's more orange. And I find it tastier than this one. And then this one, you feel more the whites, which have a little bit of a chewy texture, I would say. So surprisingly, I thought this would be the worst. It is not. I mean, this, if I were like on a shooting and I would want to have something like with eggs, I would pick this one. I would buy this again. If I were desperate, or like I would feel like eating something soft with a tasty egg filling, it would be this one for me. This is tastier than this, I think. It's not worth a 7, but in today's ranking, I would say that because this is edible, this gets 7. And the others were just like around 6. Déjà. Let's do that. This could buy again. Ça va et toi? Ça fait longtemps? Tu vas au boulot? Ah ben oui. Tu vas au boulot, non? All right. Le meilleur pour la fin. This thing, guys, is just 430 yen. This is just feeling. Ne? I mentioned that the total was, by just a few yen, 3,000 yen. 2,959. Oh, wow, c'est beau. Oui, mais ça fait un moment que je n'ai pas fait de live aussi, c'est peut-être pour ça, non? Parce que la dernière fois, je dégustais, c'était quand? C'était il y a très longtemps. C'est quand j'ai cru que j'étais en live privé et finalement j'étais en public. C'est gay. That makes you smile, ne? すごいでしょ? And has this spicy feeling でしょ? Cool, les thumbnail にしよっか. Want? Thumbnail. I'll try and see if I can take a screenshot. Donc, it's so soft boiled eggs with chicken, big chunks of chicken, and a spicy sauce. So you have actually, I mean, it's, j'ai dit combien? 430 yen, but you have a lot of food in there. 297 calories. Oh well. Allez, on va goûter. Let me. What I'm going to do is cut it in the middle. Allez, hop. Oh, c'est gay. Scrumptious. Allez, on va itadaku. すごいね、こりゃ。It's kind of Mexican sauce. Like chili, ne? But it's not too spicy. You know, they are good at making this stuff that can appeal to a large public. Like, even a kid could eat this because it's not too spicy. Ne? So it's really full of ingredients. I mean, if I had the whole thing, that would be a full meal to me. I would not be able to eat something else. And for big eaters, that's a good base, ne? Yeah, I mean, this actually, I think I could toast a little bit. It would be even better if I toast it. How much did I give to this one? 8? I'm going to say 8 for this one too. And this also, you know what I would do if, like, let's say, for example, tonight I wanted to drink and keep on eating this stuff, which I am not going to do because c'est un peu too much. What I would do is that I would grill this and just cut it in slices and munch on it as aperitif also. But yeah, this one is always, I'm always impressed when I see it at the 7-Eleven, and it never disappoints. I mean, it's only my second time, but it doesn't disappoint, I think. I'm not sure this is the kind of stuff you could ask for them to grill it for you. It's this kind of stuff we buy and it's, you know, to go. But I wonder if they wouldn't, if you'd say, hey, I'd like it warm, please, you know, toast it a little bit. They might do it for you. Alors, I didn't go to so many 7-Elevens in the States, but all the convenience stores I've been to abroad, like in Hong Kong, and like the food selection was so poor, and there was the fresh products section was not as extensive as it is in Japan, right? I mean, a lot of Japanese people, they buy their lunch or, you know, so stuff to really have their meals. Their meal consists of food bought at the convenience store, right? And also, I just think it is, as its name says, a convenience store where if you're on a business trip, if you forgot to take some socks, you can buy some socks, a t-shirt, or, you know. So yeah, I think we have the best convenience stores in the world. And tamago sando and onigiri not the same. I'm glad they have egg sando have crust. How are the egg sando with crust? Ah, you mean around the, it's soft bread like this with the crust, is it? Yeah, well, maybe not so good. When I tasted, I think it was last summer with you guys on Patreon, the eggs things, it was a good surprise, but now I wonder if I didn't find it better because it was the first time I was tasting it. Now that said, that thing I thought was horrible, what we have learned is that we should be careful with the instructions and check out if, you know, it shouldn't be warmed up, etc., because if not, that was horrible. Yeah. Let me think. Also, my choice, I would tend to pick something that has a short, you know, less preservatives and is like maybe fresher, more like a fresh product. I mean, this is also short until the 27th. I think overall, out of all the things we have tasted today, this was the tastier things, no? Right? Even if what I'm surprised with is that I have been disappointed this time with this. Even if it was fresh, I will not buy this. I would not buy this again. It's too sweet. It wasn't better than the packed one. The other one that was similar, it's here. It wasn't really better. So, c'est des omelettes à la japonaise. It's kind of Japanese omelette. So voilà, not so bad. Hope this was helpful. Which one would you eat, guys? Do you have one or two? What is your ranking just from seeing? What do you think? Oh my god, I would love to eat that thing. Is there any product that if you could try now, you would try? Ah putain, je veux pas manger d'œufs pendant 3 jours là, c'est sûr. I feel like, oh my god, so much eggs. Viens nous voir. Viens les cocos. Oh, la petite star. Oh là là, oh là là. Oh, ce petit boudin. Hi. Spicy chicken egg sando. Very good choice. Hi guys. Que je l'aime, ce petit oiseau. The one with the sauce. The one with the sauce. Ah, t'as suivi? Tu nous suis sur Instagram? Ou c'est que t'as regardé le live l'autre jour en replay? Momo Hime est bien nourri. This turkey. This turkey. Oh, cette petite fille. Attends bébé. Attends bébé. Oh, mais tu es lourde. Oh, que tu es lourde, petite chérie. Ah, tu l'as su sur Insta? Ah ouais, merci. Tu sais qu'elle a son propre compte. Enfin, c'était celui de son frère, mais... Egg on the toasted croissant, ouais. It's hard for me right now to tell you which one. If I had to have one, which one I would have, because I feel like, oh my god, too much eggs right now in this body. Tu sens bon, petite chérie. Tu es fatiguée? Maman t'embête, t'as pas l'habitude encore des lives. Ah oui, il va falloir que tu t'habitues. She is... Elle est poche, la fille. Tu te la pèterais pas un peu par hasard, toi? Tu te la pètes un peu quand même, non? Non, mais t'as bien raison. Elle n'a pas l'habitude des bisous encore. Alors, tu sais que c'est une fille, hein? He's a she. Je m'étais trompée. Enfin, je n'avais pas réalisé, en fait. She doesn't know what kisses are au ventre. Ah, il y a mes masses. She is starting to get used to the kisses, but can you see? Well, okay, not now, but sometimes she's like, you know, she doesn't know what kisses are yet. Ah, t'as vu, elle me pousse. What? You are pushing me? Oh, petite chérie. Oh, elle est coquine. Image Ali for more treats. Thank you very much. For me or for Momo or for both? Thanks a lot. Cool. Ça viendra. Ouais, non, mais elle est en train de s'habituer. She's not sure what's going on. And she really got used. If you have any questions about the food, I kind of want to forget, but I have, oh my god, all these smells. Seriously, feel like I have eggs here, and I do love eggs, but it's so too hard, this tasting. The first 2 days, she was a little bit like, okay, this is not my house. Who's this woman? And you know, I mean, also that's a lot, I would say. She probably just had gotten used to being at the rescue because she got there end of July. And then, what, 5-6 weeks, about a month and a half later, she comes here. And I mean, that's a lot to deal with, I would say. But she started getting, you know, like every day I could see that she was getting more and more comfortable. Now she's like just totally After a week, she was like, you know, just had knew the house and how, you know, my rhythm, etc., etc. And like really quickly, what was interesting is that she would follow me everywhere. And it's like, oh, she wants to hold me. And she's not maybe used to that or whatever. You know, she comes from a puppy mill, right? So, but then it's like if I leave her, she would, you know, come, and when I would take my bath and just like be supervising me. Ne? But I have to make a video. I should, there is still so many videos I have to work on, but I think that, how was it? The first night I thought, at the beginning I thought maybe just for once in my life I'm going to let my baby sleep in the living room, which is right next to my bedroom. And I thought, or just, you know, maybe for a few days to see how she gets used to the house, etc., etc. And I think she barked. Yeah, she barked. When I closed the door, like 30 seconds later, she's playing. She was just like barking. So I took her with me, but she slept on. I wasn't comfortable with putting her on the bed because I hadn't put boxes for her to be able to go down, and I was worried she might fall during the night, not knowing, because I didn't know if she was the kind who goes to pee pee and, you know, does stuff during the night. So she slept on a blanket. And then the following day I started, so I had the time to watch something on the internet, you know, in bed, and I took her with me. Seriously, guys, since then, when I tried to put her on her blanket, shut the light off, she started barking. She wants to be on the bed. And now, at the beginning, I didn't have the time, you know, to show her. She didn't know how to use the boxes to go by herself on the bed and get down. And a few days ago, I showed her. So it's basically, I had to train her, like to show her, because I was like, she didn't know how to do it, but she remembered pretty quickly. But yeah. Does she go to pee in a litter box? Alors, for dogs, I use pet sheets. I don't know if you've seen her Instagram, but you can see probably she uses the pet sheets. Yeah, she's a real princess. The first 3 nights was like, she's getting better, but and also I put more, like more pet sheets, because, you know, dogs, when they poop, they they walk. They poop walk. C'est pas le mood walk, c'est le poop walk. And sometimes they go out of the pet sheet zone. So it's like basically, and I would be like, first night she woke me up at 5:30, wiping her ass, her bottom on my floor. And I, with her, you know, because she's like just, oh, this is funny. Like, yeah, poop walk, I just invented that one. So basically she's seated and she's funny. She's so different from Charlie because she has 30 legs, né? Unlike Charlie. And poor baby, he was, né? Because, you know, he was so thin when I got him, because they left him to die from hunger, right? Even if after that he became like plump, but at the beginning he was this really tiny thing, né? But she has 30 legs, and I can hear, like, because she has her ass on the floor and she's just like seated and with her front legs, just like, you know, wiping her ass. And I'm like, putain, c'est quoi ce bruit? And I had left the door a little open in case she would want, you know, to move around. because I can't sleep with lights, so I close everything. But okay, it's like 5:30, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is that noise? And she's like, and I look. I don't know if you know that I have bad eyes. I'm wearing contact lenses right now, né? But I can see in the dim light. I'm like, oh my god, I can see. It's a war zone, né? And I can smell. And I'm like, ah, okay, so you wipe your ass, né? Okay, got it. Like half of it out of the bed sheets. So I've learned that I have to put, this is a warning, I've got some friends who someday will take care of her. And if they are still watching, this is, you better put like a lot of bed sheets. né? Oh my God. Do I miss San Mateo? Ouais. I love San Mateo. Actually, I miss California and my friends there. And you know that I think I will make lives about to rescue again, probably. And I don't recall what I talked about when I introduced Momohime, because that went really like, I talked about things that I wasn't expecting to talk about. I actually considered not leaving the video public anymore, just put it in like not private, but unlisted, so those who have subscribed and have the link could watch it. And eventually I left it. I was upset that I ended up crying, but you know, that's how it goes. And also I realized, you know, I was just like, I got so tired. But there is one thing that I said and I should have explained. Ça y est, putain, là je prends mon air sérieux. Enfin, I feel like that I'm getting like into serious talk, but I remember clearly that I said I didn't talk about it because I didn't want the support. And the thing is that I should have explained, this is not what I meant. I didn't mean I didn't want the support, but what I do not want is people, this is why I don't even tell usually people who are close to me, because but my sister, or I didn't even tell my father, because you know, people, they tend to ask you all the time, how are you, how is your baby? And just the way they ask you how you are, you know that they are referring to the fact that your baby is sick and is going to die soon. And seriously, guys, that just destroys me, because my thought is that what we should bear in mind when someone is sick or having problems is that maybe that person sees you and is happy to see you, and it's really a tricky thing to deal with. And of course we want to ask them how they are feeling and coping with the situation. But the thing is that I think one should remember that maybe during those 5 minutes that person was not thinking about one's problems, and us asking them about the problem reminds them. And that's why I never talk about my problems, especially when it comes to the babies, because I don't want to be reminded every 5 minutes that my baby is dying. And alas, not so many people understand that, which I kind of understand, but also I think, you know, people should think twice, because that's why I never ask people when they tell me. And you know, when they tell me, okay, my dog is sick, my cat is sick, or my mother is sick, or whomever, I'm like, you know what, I will not ask you in future. If you want to tell me about it, I will have this in my heart, and when I see you I will think about it, but the question will not come from me. If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you to talk about it. But I think that people don't realize that it's just like reminding the person all the time of the difficulty they are countering might not be such a good thing. That's how I feel things. It was that I thought, oh my god, I should have explained. And Nani? Yeah, just this thing. I thought one day I will have to explain them, but yeah, in the end I kept the video. But I think I will do videos about rescue again, because you know that this is a matter that is dear to my life, and if some people don't like animals, or you know, some people don't like that content, and I mean, I understand that, and you know, but this is my life, so I think it's important that I talk about it, you know, that I share about this too. And actually I have an announcement to make. It's like a thorn in a shoe that doesn't hurt, but otherwise, yeah, it's not reminding that the thorn is here. I totally agree. Momo is going to have a sister next month. She comes from the same rescue. I think I mentioned that it was I'm going to do this step by step and see how it goes. But actually, there is this dog that I was interested in from the beginning, at the same time when I saw Momo, and I saw that cute girl too. And I was actually tempted to, there were 3 dogs. There was Momo and then 2 other dogs. But I thought, do this step by step. Don't bring back 2 in one time. Just take Momo, and then you will see how it goes and how you feel, and you know. But I will make the story short, because you know, we can do a live stream about this when I take her in. I just remember you ate at Sushi Yoshizumi. I did, and it was fantastic. It turns out that rescue, once a month or every 2 months, they bring all the animals to adoption events. And I thought, this girl is so cute. Those 2, I thought, they are so cute, they are going to be adopted right away. And that was on September the 15th, about. And after that, what do I see? That the 2, there is a black and white Chihuahua that is super cute too, but I think for now it's just going to be Sachi, she's called. She's a papillon. And I see she's still there. And I'm like, and also I saw another Chihuahua that was just like so kawaii. So I contacted the rescue, and I'm like, what about this Chihuahua? I mean, I've realized that with Momo, she's so easy, and I mean, now it's just Momo, Coco, and the boy, right? And it's it's a lot of work, but I mean, +1 is not going to make such a difference, I guess. But she was like, oh, you know, it's difficult, and he's sick, and the lady who's taking care of him, because like she got, I don't know how many dogs at the same time, so she asked some people to help her. And she was like, I think that the woman who has him right now might end up adopting him. So I was like, okay, all good. And then I'm like, well, you know, I'm really surprised that Sachi hasn't been adopted yet. Yesterday at the event, or that was 2 days before, yeah. And she's like, yeah, well, actually there were some people who are interested in her, but they haven't contacted me yet. They were supposed to do a like family, you know, thing. I feel they were supposed to do a family thing, and they're not contacting me, and I know how it works. Usually they don't contact me. And she's like, what about her? And I'm like, well, actually I've been thinking, she was one of the options I was thinking about from the beginning. I was I had been thinking of possibly take her back with me at the same time as Momo, and you know that I wanted to take things slow. So I'll go and pick her up probably mid-October, because I have a few things. I'm going to be super busy until then. So we discussed about it and decided, you know, I think it's better for her to come when I can, you know, be at home and take care of her properly and have her settle in. But the good thing is that Momo knows her, and I could see in videos that they seemed to be getting on well. So her story is really a sad story, and when you will see the pictures, you are not going to believe this. How well I'm going to try and make it short. She has lived 5 years in a cage. And the person, I haven't read the whole story in detail, and I will ask Chinatsu also to explain when I see her. Because when I first saw this post, you know, there has been times when I am following rescues, but there's been times I had to put the notifications off because it just makes me sick to see what's going on. And when I had seen that post, just the pictures, like the conditions of, it's just like basically so dark and gloom, and everything is rusted, and like it's like, has there been a fire in this room? And I had just like hidden the post. And when I took Momo, Chinatsu was like, oh yeah, did you see the pictures? And I told her, no, I did not, because I don't want to make myself sick. But when we decided that, okay, it's a go, I'm taking her in, I checked out. I went back in the stories, and seriously, that night I slept so bad because, and I didn't even go too much in detail. I think, oh my God, I can't make this short, and I'm telling the story already. But so 5 years in a cage, when you will see the picture of her, it's just so much sadness, so just like, so sad. And I mean, how can you keep a living being in a cage at all times for years? And from what I've read, apparently the person has some kind of mental health issues. And it's actually when I sent the pictures, because I didn't really want to go into detail, when I started watching, I could see like some cages, and it's all like, do you say char burnt, kind of? Because, and it's not that, it's just because all like, because it's not clean and rusted and everything. And then I stopped, and one of the pictures is like, oh my God, it's disgusting. It's like, I don't know if it's a fish or, and you're like, what is this, you know? And I mean, it makes you want to throw up, and it's a horror movie, you know? It's just so like damp and gloom and horrible. And I sent the pictures to a friend a few days ago, and he was like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, was someone living in there? And how could someone live in there? And then I'm like, but no, I thought in my idea was that it was probably like a garage. And I checked out the picture, one of the pictures, and actually I can see at the back there is a sink and like kind of an oven, or, and I'm like, what the hell? So when I see Chinatsu, I will ask her and like the whole story. But well, now Sachi is really like doing good. She has, I don't know how to call that in English, well, I will check out the words, but she has the rescue, they think that maybe the family backed down because the 2-3 families who were interested, you never know the reason, but maybe because also she has, I think they call that patella in Japanese. It's your knee bones and joints are kind of dislocated, I think. So the older she will get and the more her legs will get arched. But right now she's like super genki. She runs and jumps and like you would never think, and she wants people's love, and you would never think that she's been through such hardships. No? But when, I got the detail about, I didn't even ask for it, but I said, why do you think that the families did not contact you back? She said, maybe it's because she has patella. And she's like, is that okay? And I'm like, 4 legs, 1 leg, problem, no problem. I mean, once I've put my mind to getting a baby, and I think I'm going to be the mother of that baby, sick or not sick or whatever. Or it's like, even if, for example, they are not any potty trained or whatever, you just you adapt your life, and some things you can train them, and things, I mean, if they are sick, they are sick. What can I do? I'm not going to say or even think, oh no, oh, she has pet. No, oh no, I'm not going to take her in. I want her now, and I've been wanting her since I saw Momo. So anyways, this is the family. I think the family should be just a little bigger for now, not too big, but voilà, this is a good news, I think. I don't know if you saw the reel that I made about Momo. I haven't explained yet a few things that I know, but you can see the first picture, that because she looks so genki, ne? But you can see that she was, the only picture that was taken when she was really taken out, on that day. When she's in the cage, you can see her eyes, and she just looks sad, and her eyes are just like weird. We can't see the teeth, but they had to do a big teeth work. They were all rotten, and she still has some, as I explained. But anyways, that's how it goes. It's not easy, but that's what I do. Have those babies with me, because the more I take in, the more space that makes for other animals. And as I say, if you can't take in an animal, there is always things you can do, like even just sharing a post about an animal who's lost, an animal who needs foster. You can also foster, is a great thing to do, because rescues, they need families to foster. And if you can't commit, I know this is a life commitment that is not easy to take, but fostering, is during a certain time, and very often people, they end up falling in love when they don't do foster all the time. They end up falling in love with the animal and adopting the animal. But just sharing a post can make the difference, because if the universe makes it that the person who was meant to adopt that animal, then you've done your part of that virtuous, circle of life, I would say. Voilà, voilà. Ouais, non, mais il y a des malades, quoi. C'est... Anyways, thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the eggs roll, the news. And on my patrons, I am going to try and do a private live on Saturday. I am also going to do a live chat for those who have the live chat, those who will watch on replay in Europe. Let's try and do that on Saturday. I have some heads up for you guys that cannot be made public yet. That's the advantage of being part of the Fit Jennifer family. Thank you so much. Bon courage pour ceux qui sont au travail ou qui vont travailler. Good morning to those who are waking up, who are going to wake up. Thank you for the treats. Thanks a lot. And I'll see you very soon, okay? Lots of love. I'll try and edit one of those restaurants videos soon. Daniel and Yuka maybe are not watching anymore, but if you are still watching, it was lovely to see you the other day in Kamakura. Please come and visit again with baby Kyle, ne? And I don't, you probably, a lot of you are following both of our accounts, so we couldn't live stream, but it was really lovely seeing these two adorable souls in Kamakura. Let's do something again. And I'll see you very soon, okay? Gros bisous, Kai, travaille bien et à très bientôt. Lots of love. Thanks for watching. Bisous, bisous. À bientôt.